This is the drive home with
Zach,
Alfie
and TT for the Mill drive home, driving home from the Den, where it finished Millwall 0.
Leicester
2.
Very good, Alf. It was correct, Leicester 2, and in that way of putting it. However, it was a decent performance from us today. Actually, I felt that we gave as good as we got, and ultimately we've got beaten by a bad bit of defending from us for the first goal, and we're caught on the counter-attack, and a great finish by Iheanacho for the second goal. We started off, before we go any further, we're on 1980 for subscribers. We need 20 more subscribers, and now we're just about to go into the Rotherhithe Tunnel, which is a 20-mile-an-hour speed limit. So 20 more people to get us to 2,000 subscribers. Please do that. Drop a like on the video if you like it, and stick your comments on it. We'd really appreciate it. Very good, Alf. I like the little hands up. I don't get to look at it much. This geezer's in a hurry. He ain't going 20, that's for sure. We started off with a few changes today, actually. We had Long in goal, a back three, returning, thankfully, Sean Hutchinson, Alex Pearce and Jake Cooper. Right wing back was Ryan Leonard, left wing back was Murray Wallace. We had Billy Mitchell and George Evans in the central midfield spots. Right wing was definitely Conor Mahoney. I'm not sure if Ben Thompson was playing left wing, kind of coming to the middle a little bit more. And up front we had, on his own, Tom Bradshaw. Obviously Leicester City were going to have a lot of possession. They did in the first half. However, they didn't really create anything. In fact, our goalkeeper did not make a save in the first half. We had one chance cleared off the line, but I felt that we kept them at arm's length. I felt that Ryan Leonard had an absolutely superb game. I know a lot of you watch the drive home for our opinions, but Ryan Leonard today was absolutely superb. It sounds silly that he kept Lookman in his pocket, but he really did. He kept him at arm's length from our goal. Obviously he scores in the second half, but that's not on Leonard at all. Boys, who would just go into, who was your man of the match today?
Well, it was actually for both of us today. We thought Billy Mitchell had a stunning game today. He bullied their midfield of Yare Tielemans and Didi, and you can't ask any more from a young Millwall player. So that's why we thought he got man of the match. What
about you, Alf? Why did you thought it was? Think it was Billy?
He was really good in the midfield, and he stood out as one of the better players today.
I agree. I thought Billy Mitchell was very calm, very composed, looked to drive on the ball, was very direct in his running. He was composed, didn't make a mistake. Do you know what? I think that it was a real coming of age performance from Billy, and he's made a massive claim to be starting in the central midfield in league games, because you play like that against Premiership football, you deserve to be playing more often. And like I said, for me, my man of the match today was Ryan Leonard. But obviously we created the first chance of the first half, and I think the only chance of the first half other than a Tielemans free kick that went out over the bar. It was a ball, I think it was a corner, played from the right. Decent delivery from Conor Mahoney, and to be fair, Conor Mahoney drifts in and out of games. He really positionally doesn't seem to switch on defensively, which is my big worry for him. You don't expect Conor Mahoney to jump into tackles. That's not his thing, but you do want him to be aware of where he is on the pitch, and far too often he's not defensively. He does put the ball in, a great ball in from the corner, and I think it was a mix between Murray Wallace and Jake Cooper that got up, heads it towards goal, and it was headed off the line. We didn't really look like scoring from open play, other than, like I said, Tielemans had the chance in the first half. In the second half, it's stupid, really. You get to half time and we're fully in the game, and ironically, it comes from a terrible bit of football from Leicester. The ball's played to Johnny Evans, who lets the ball go out under his feet, and it goes off just near halfway. And we should be in the ascendancy there. And instead of playing the ball forward, we decide to play the ball into the middle, into danger. I think it was to Cooper's feet. It may have been Pearce, but I think it was Cooper who miscontrols it, tries to get it out. It doesn't. It allows them to come onto us. Iheanacho's through. We've got quite a big, wide open gap between the centre backs at that stage. Iheanacho takes the shot. It's a decent shot, but it's a shot that you'd expect Evans to do better than, Long to do better than he does. and Long just palms it out to Ademola Lookman, who's doing well. He's following up shots, which is what you want your strikers to do, or your attacking players. He follows it up, and to be fair, he nearly missed it, but he puts it into the back of the net. A little bit of quality in terms of the finish. And we're 1-0 down, and then you think their heads are going to drop. But I don't think we did. Leicester kept the ball really well in the second half, and they really did show their quality. They've got some absolutely blinding players, even though it was their second string, like a lot of it was our second string. Bit of a reserve game, really. But they kept the ball really well. But we did look dangerous occasionally, and Tom Bradshaw was put in through. He did look a little bit offside to me, I'm not going to lie, but wasn't flagged. But his control is just so consistently poor. His first touch just always is not in where he needs it to go. It runs away from him, and they get back. We bring Smith on and Benica Fobe, but Smith won a couple of balls as he does in the air. I don't think Afobe was quite close enough to him, but and Leicester kind of closing the game out, looking comfortable. To be fair, we didn't really challenge their goal, but then obviously we concede the second goal with on the break. Iheanacho gets the ball. He cuts inside Ballard. Ballard comes on for a sub from Hutchinson, and to be fair, it's probably the worst bit of defending I've seen Ballard do. He's gone to ground and he doesn't get the ball, which allows Iheanacho to get in.
He actually did get the ball.
Yeah, but he not properly, did he? No,
he did connect with the ball quite a bit, but Iheanacho got a bit of luck. It bounced off Ballard and then come back to him.
But that's the problem with going to the ground. Once he doesn't completely get the ball, which he didn't, you're out of the game, and then Iheanacho's through and absolutely smashes a fantastic finish into the top right hand corner. What an absolute stunning finish! It shows the quality of having a striker that can just hit the ball that hard on target, to be fair. And then obviously they come away from that with a passage into the fourth round. I said third round earlier, but it is the fourth round. Sorry, it's a late night for you two boys, isn't it? What's your thoughts of the game? What did you think? You were a bit bored about it, weren't you?
Yeah, I thought
not many chances really created.
Normally my type of match is a match with quite a few chances, but today there was four ultimate chances and they scored 2 of them.
Yeah.
So we can't really complain. They're an FA Cup winning sides. They have experience in the Premier League. We don't have much. So
we certainly don't have experience in the Premier League. But I think you're looking at players like Tielemans. He was in the semi-final of the World Cup not too long ago. So they've got some absolute quality players, and that was enough for them today to get past a resolute and decent Millwall performance. I'm not going to get. I know there's a lot of negativity about Millwall at the moment, but I was actually happy with the way we played. I felt we'd give it a lot. We just made an error to concede a goal, and that ultimately cost us, and we're out of the cup. And now we can focus on Forest. Obviously, they've got a new manager in. They got rid of Chris Hughton. They've got the ugliest man alive in Steve Cooper taking over at the City Ground. Us three are going to be up there and we'll be cheering. Hopefully we'll be able to put on a decent enough performance with the players that we've coming back. It's I think with a full strength side, we're enough to give anyone a go. We really appreciate your comments. Stick them in again, but there's only one way we can end the video. And let's see if we can get it right. We didn't get it right this last week. One way we can finish it. No one likes us.
We don't care.
Yes, we done it.